Welcome back to part 8 of the playthrough of Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. Part 8. Alright. It means that once real feelings will be revealed, or something like that. Oh, that's right. Like Makoto said, tomorrow will be my last day to look around the city. Where should I go tomorrow? No, the thing I should be asking myself is, where to go? It's who to go with. For my last day of sightseeing, I want... Hey, you up? Huh? It's Akira. Can I come in? Akira, sure, come in. Sorry. I know you must be tired. No, it's fine. I'm not even in bed yet. I see. Akira, what could she want at this time of night? Look, there's something I need to ask you. Sure. Have you decided, like, where you want to go tomorrow? Not yet. Okay, then, do you want to go to Yokohama with me? Go with you? Yeah, to Yokohama. How about it? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't mind. Not at all. I do want to. I totally want to. Really? Then... Okay. Yokohama. Tomorrow. Okay. I've been wanting to see Yokohama. I see. That's good. Yeah. So anyway. See you tomorrow. Got it. Yokohama, huh? This should be fun. Yeah. Anyway, good night. Good night. Whew. I know I said I wanted to go, but I honestly have no idea what Yokohama is. What's Yokohama, Victor? But I don't mind going at all. Because more than where I want to go, it's who I want to go with. Tomorrow. This is my last day to take a trip with Akira. I hope it'll be a good day. Last day. It's a place. Yeah, no shit. It's a place. Yeah, great weather again today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akira said she'd take me out to Yokohama. Okay, let's make my last day here the best. So, are you ready to head out? Ah, yeah, completely. Okay, then let's start. Akira? You look really sleepy. Are you okay? Ah, sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Yokohama is a seaside city. I think it's famous for its food and Chinatown-like place. Oh. But you really don't look well. Do you think you might be coming down with something? Never went there though. Okay. If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today. Ugh. Are you saying you don't want to go with me? That's not it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that if you're sick, I don't want... And that's why I said I'm fine, and not to worry about it, right? That's true, but... Anyway, let's get going. We want as much time as possible to look around, right? Look around, right? Yeah. I know why she's sleepy. Oh, you went there. I know she said she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week she's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she just got back from Kyoto. Oh, look at her, going all Sun Lil. Yeah. I wonder if all the activities catching up with her. By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama? Not very much, really. Not much? Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, you could say I didn't know anything about it at all. I see. Sorry. Gomenasai. You don't have to apologize. But it's like I lied to you. I told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain. Huh? Ah, nothing. Just talking to myself. Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you? Nope. Embarrassingly enough. It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbor town in Kanagawa Prefecture. Ah, so it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be pretty far. Nothing to worry about. If maybe one prefecture over, you can still get there directly from a large station like Tokyo or Ikebukuro. And it doesn't take long at all. It can't be more than 30 minutes from either station. I see. I guess it would take longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of charging trains, huh? That's about right. Changing trains, not charging trains, what am I saying? Anyway, I'll save the detailed descriptions of Yokohama for after we get there. Okay. Well, here we are. This is Yokohama? Yes, this is one of Yokohama's most famous tourist spots. Oh shit, she said Harbor View Park. See? You can see the whole city from up here. I wonder if we can see the Minato Mirai 21st from here. Minato Mirai? Mirai Nikki. It's an amusement park. It has Japan's tallest building, the Landmark Tower, and a big Ferris wheel called Yokohama Cosmo World. Anyway, it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. Ah, isn't that the harbor over there? Huh? See, there are boats docking. Ah, you're right. That means the harbor that the park overlooks. Oh, come on, what an annoying name. Hira? That's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. Time for history lesson, boys. This place, Yokohama, was an itty-bitty fishing village 150 years ago. Small? This place? Yeah. There were less than 100 houses here. It was that small. 100 houses. How did it get to be such a big city in such a short time? Well, because American ships came. American? Until then, Japan was in a period called the Sakoku, in which trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. America! Yeah! The Sudoku came to an end, and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard of trade with other countries. In other words, it was a window to foreign trade. It was a window to foreign trade? That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from a sleepy fishing village to a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. And within a mere 150 years, it became the huge city you see today. Wow. You could say that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. When Yokohama became a foreign trade port, this whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western style buildings in this area, and it became a big tourist spot. Western style, huh? Yeah. Anyway, as long as we're here, you want to look around? Wait, I just thought of something. What the fuck? Wait. I just thought of something. She said that the American came 1863, right? (1863). Yeah. That date seems a little funny to me. Hold on. I'm looking at a chart here on the Wikipedia page. Hold on. I know why it's off. But no, because I'm looking up the British colonization. Didn't the Brits still control the US during 1863? Virginia reached the peak and colonized from trades. English, later the British were among the most important colonization of the Americas, and then Americans. Canadian colonies were granted a significant amount of autonomy and became a self-governing dominion in 1867. Well, that was Canada. Oh my god, there's too much to read. Oh my god, I don't even. Yeah, anyway, as long as we're here, do you want to look around? Yeah, I think so. This area is called the Yamate Shiku. In Japanese, in English, I think you call it Yamate Burahu? Burahu? Ah, I bet she means bluff. Bluff. And because people from consulates for European countries like England and France lived here, it became an upper-class residential district. See? Do you see all the adorable houses? Yeah, I see what you mean. It really is strange, having all these European-style houses in the middle of a Japanese town. Really? I wish they would show us some. Where are we in? I can look on Japan, Yama. What the fuck was the town called? From a standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem that strange at all. I mean, there's a place in Japan called Sweden Hills, built with Swedish house and big Swedish company and blah blah. Ugh. How unwell Akira's been looking since this morning. She looks exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey Akira, are you sure you're okay? Huh? I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's just, you look completely exhausted. Huh? Hey, if you're really tired, you don't have to force yourself. I told you, I'm fine. I'm not tired at all. I hope not, but... anyway, let's get going to the next destination. Sure. I just read the Japanese Wikipedia on Sakoku, and the dates match. And what was Sakoku again? Anyway, I'll have to just keep my eye on her. Here we are. This is Chinatown, right? Wow, that's amazing. You got it right off the bat. I think it would be obvious for anyone looking at it. Chinatown in Yokohama, that's what it's called. Yokohama. Let's look at some of the fucking houses. I only see big scrape buildings. I guess it looks fairly western. Fuck if I... Nah. They're only showing like... Hold on. Oh! Yeah, I certainly have I'm certainly seeing European looking houses here. Well, that's cool, I guess. I just searched Yokohama European houses. That was the end of Sakoku, I think. Oh. The American named Perry coming to Japan to open the borders. Sakoku is the period when Japan was prohibited to have contact with foreign countries. That was the end of Sakoku, I think. It's said to be Japan's biggest alongside the one in Nagasaki and Kobe. It does seem pretty big for Chinatown. Alright, originally this area was a settlement for Europeans who came to trade here, they say. I see. So how did it end up as a Chinatown? You've been listening. Because when Japan opened her borders, when Japan opened her doors, so hey, Mother Japan, there weren't many people who spoke foreign languages. Yeah, for understandable reasons. So the Europeans would bring Chinese. So the Europeans imported Chinese people to Japan. Well, Victor, you have us to thank for the Chinese being there. So the Europeans would bring Chinese people with them, since they would communicate with the Japanese in writing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, because kanji. Yeah, okay, so they could the Chinese could communicate with the Japanese. Victor, you have us Europeans to thank for all the Chinese in your place. Be that good or bad. Lol, fucking Europeans fucking up with everything. You done fucked up. Yeah. They say the area where those Chinese people live became the basis for this Chinatown, but back in those days the Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area. Wow. All that changed in the 1923, I think. There was a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kanto Earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history. 140,000. Must have been a lot of damage. There was. The damage was so bad, people were even thinking of moving the capital to somewhere else. If that happened, Tokyo wouldn't have become the city it is today. Anyway, the Great Kanto earthquake caused a lot of the foreigners in this area to move back to their home countries. This game have... Oh, Jeffrey 2007, welcome back to stream. How you doing? This game have route to date a girl or just a travel book Moe game version. What? And the ones who inherited it were the Chinese. In the years that followed, the region developed into the big Chinatown we see today. I see. Yeah. Hey, do you know Sonbun? Nope. I think you call him Sun Yat-sen in English. Oh, Sun Yat-sen? We studied him in my history class. He was a Chinese revolutionary, right? Yes, a revolutionary. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some time here in this town and continued his revolutionary work. Wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, one of the highlights of Yokohama Chinatown is the Kantei Bio. Kantei? Yeah, it's a bio venerating one of China's most famous military generals. Bio? A bio is where you worship ancestors or other great people. I think you call it mausoleum in English? I don't know. You mean a mausoleum? Yeah, there we are. So Kantei was the name of a really strong general who lived in China around 280. He had a really long beard, and he's renowned for his sense of duty, but just in China, but Japan as well. Have you ever read the Sangokushi? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I've never read it, but I know it. They use it a lot as a more motif in anime, right? Right. The General Kan-U that you see in those anime is the Kantei venerated there. Right. But my image of Kan-U is totally as a girl. That tells me a lot about your anime viewing habits. Thank you, Akira, for saying that. By the way, the building only dates back to the 40s, but the site itself is over 100 years old. In other words, Kan-U-san has been protecting this area for 150 years. So he's like a protective spirit. That's right. As long as we're here, would you like to pay tribute? Sure, right. This area really feels like a total Chinatown. So many Chinese restaurants, see? And all these odd little shops up and down the streets. I see. Hey, look at that one. It's full of cute little trinkets. It is. I've never seen anything like these. It's amazing. Isn't it? That's what I said, but there are really lots of Chinatowns all over the world. Indeed there are. There are reasonable Chinese restaurants even in my town. I mean, it's not that I hate Chinatowns or I'm bored or anything, just... By the way, I am a Chinese. I live in Hong Kong. Maybe a long time ago, only Chinese words were used in Japan. But nowadays, Chinese definitely can't translate Japanese more than 50%. Also, I think that Chinese European brought to no Japanese translation. I think the Chinese European brought to now no Japanese translation. Yeah, they said she explained earlier. I don't know if it was before you came or not, but she explained that the Europeans brought over the Chinese over because they shared the same alphabet, so they would write to each other. Oh my God! Ban! I'm worried. I really am worried about Akira. I'm grateful to her for explaining so much to me, but she really does seem less energetic than usual. She's not smiling or getting mad at me the way she usually does. I really feel like she's forcing it. Hey, what's that? That delicious smell wafting through the air. Want to eat, Akira? It'll be my treat. Akira? Hey, Akira! Huh? Don't say huh. Did you hear what I said? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course I heard it. Where was I? You were talking about all the shops in this Chinatown. Right, yeah, I was talking about the number of shops. Yeah, I know all about that. I think Akira is definitely. That's it. There are over 600 stores in Chinatown, and almost 250 of them, those are Chinese restaurants. There's so many, I bet it's hard to decide which one to pick. Ah, speaking of food, I think I'm getting a little hungry. Hey, it's about that time. Let's get something to... Akira? What? You're not hungry at all? It's not that. Just... maybe it's time we went home? Huh? What? You're not having fun? That's not it. It's not that at all. Just what? I really think you're under the weather today, Akira. I think it's best if we just get home. Right? There's no point in pushing yourself so much. You get sick. Ugh. Said I'm fine. Huh? I told you I'm just fine! But don't butt me if I said I'm fine. I'm fine! Victor, it's tsundere overload. Get ready! Akira. By the same token, if you're so bored, just say you're bored. If so, I'm not. That's not it. That's not it. Sort of? Can I really say that I wouldn't have preferred that we go somewhere else? At least a little? Or maybe that I'm thinking is... if we'd gone somewhere else, I could have seen more of Akira's expressions. Yeah, you didn't say anything. That means you're bored. No, that's not it. That's not it. At all. Just... yeah, so much tsundere. Just... I get it. Huh? Get what? You want to go home? Then fine. Go home. Wi-Fi's broken. You have to stop. I think I'm leaving. No! Don't, Jeffrey! No, I didn't say I want to go home. Yeah, then like you said, I'm not feeling well. So I'll go home. Is that what you want? It's not like that at all. And once I'm gone, you can go wherever you want. I'll go home just like you want, so... Wherever I want, by myself? Well, you think I'm boring, so don't you? Then I'll stop wasting your time. It's your last day. You want to go somewhere more fun, don't you? So I'm going. No! Victor, what am I gonna do? I fucked up! Akira! Wait, Akira! Hey, Akira! No! Oh my god, my headset is beeping. I ended up chasing after Akira and we really ended up going home. Dude, I gotta change the battery in the headset. Be right back! No, if you didn't, she's going to explain why she's tired. And it's really sweet. The zombie, shut the fuck up! Let me have this moment. No matter how tired to talk, no matter how I tried to talk with her on the train, she wouldn't respond. I guess losing her temper like this is more proof that she's not feeling well. Anyway, I'll let her take it easy today. Akira? Why did you come with me? Well, I can't just go sightseeing while you go home alone. That's why I told you I was fine. Even so, hey, come on. Where are you going? The house is that way. The supermarket. I forgot to get one of the ingredients for tonight. Let radio say we're a Zima moment, yeah. I like depressing stuff. I told you not to worry about that. We'll get dinner somewhere. Like at that conveni over there. See? So don't worry about it. And just... Akira. Okay, I got it. If you want a conveni bento for your last day, you can just buy it yourself. I don't care anymore. Akira! Akira! She's so fast, I have to catch her. My fucking fat ass can... She's got away from me. She got away from me. Akira, she ran into her room and won't come out. Did I say something to offend her? I was just worried about her. Looks like Makoto's gone off somewhere too. The house is so quiet like this. It's never been like this before. Akira. This is my last day here in Japan. Why did it have to turn out like this? Why? Tadaima! Ah, Makoto. You're back already? That was fast. Well... Speaking of which, where's Akira? In her room? Yeah. What's wrong? Did something happen? Did you try to make a pass on her or something? Pass at her or something? No way, I would never do that. I'm kidding. No matter how shameless you are, you'd never do something like that. So, did something happen? Well, sort of. But sort of not. When you put it that way, I bet it was... Was what? Makoto? I can't do it. It's not my place to explain it. You'll just have to figure it out. That's cruel. Anyway, if Akira won't come out, we'll have to figure out something for dinner. It's your last night here, so maybe I ought to whip up something myself. Whip up something? Makoto's going to cook? Let's see what's in the fridge. Wait, Makoto. La la la. If I don't stop her, this is going to turn into another disaster. Ah. What's wrong? Look, in the fridge. It's packaged with ingredients. Huh? Ah, you're right. Why is there so much in there? In here? You don't know? Huh? I think I know. If you know, then what? Well, what is it? You're hopeless. Here, let me give you a hint. Hint? Have a look. In the entrance. Entrance? Is there something in the entrance? Just go and look. Just go and look. What could it be? This is Akira's bag. She was carrying it? Huh? There's a book peeking out. This is... Makoto. This is... Do you know what this is? What that is? This is a Yokohama guidebook. Did you look inside? I saw... Yes. So that's the entirety of my hint. As for the answer... Well, it looks like you've gotten it. Yeah. The Yokohama guidebook Akira was carrying. All the best sightseeing routes. All the most popular sightseeing spots. And all kinds of information about them. She had checked them all in such detail. I imagine that was the first time she's been to Yokohama. The first time. So she must have checked it all out in detail. She probably stayed up all night. So it's not that she wasn't feeling well. And after all that, I page after page, there's notes handwritten all over them. Was this all so she could give me a tour? told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. All that changed in 1923, I think. Then that was all because... And here and there she's translated the harder words into English. Even though she's so bad at English. This area is called the Yamate Shiku, the Japanese. In English, I think you call it Yamate Barahu. I think you call him Sun Yat-sen in English. A bio is where you worship ancestors or great people. I think you call it mausoleum in English. Have you ever read the Sakokushi? Read the Sakokushi? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of Three Kingdoms. Akira. She really is an awkward one, that girl. But she really tried hard to prepare and wrote down all the English she's so bad at. Then all the ingredients in the fridge are probably the same reason. She didn't want you worrying about her today. She wanted you to think highly of her. To think highly of her? That's why she worked so hard. And after all that, I just... Akira. No. Akira. You can stay in there. Just hear me out. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know how much you've been preparing for today. I didn't even think about it. Now I know how hard you worked for me. And after all that, I just ruined it. It's like I just trampled on all your efforts. Akira. I guess she won't come out. Listen, Akira. Maybe it's too late now, but I just want to say one thing. I'm sorry about today. And thank you. Just in case. Just in case. She won't come out of her room. She won't even talk to me. I guess that must have hurt her really bad on my last night here. If I had realized her feelings even just a little bit, then maybe I could have had a better night my last day here. And then, maybe I could have told Akira how I feel about her. How I feel. Yes. I think but there's no way I can do that now. Maybe tomorrow. I hope she'll talk with me at least a little bit tomorrow. If she does, then... I guess she isn't coming out. Yeah. I'm sure she knew when you'd be heading out, but I guess she just wants to be stubborn. I really am sorry. I'll try to call her one more time. Don't. Huh? Don't bother. It's time. Feels moment they're coming. We have to go. But I really have liked to see her. I really would have liked to see her one last time. To hear her voice. But let's go, Makoto. At least say goodbye to her. I left a letter in front of her door to her room. As long as she reads that, it should be okay. A letter? Yeah. All my feelings, all my thoughts are in that letter. As long as she understands how I feel, Are you sure? Yeah. I see. I understand. It was just a week. And I don't like leaving it behind like this, but... this house... and Akira... thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to see me off. It was nothing. I hope you'll see us again sometime. Sure. And you should visit my town sometime. Sure, I'll definitely try. Anyway, bye. Yes, bye. Farewell. Farewell, Japan. And... wait! Ah! Akira. Thank goodness I made it in time. Akira, you came. Akira. Hey. Yeah. I am very sorry to make you be dispersed yesterday. Huh? But I was so sad because I really wanted to pursue you. Akira. It might be very selfish, but I you forgive my behavior I did yesterday. The next time, guide me your country. I must go there someday. So, Parisu, wait to me till the day. Huh? see you again. Permisu me. Ah! Oh no! I got caught up in the moment. But that meant what I thought I did, didn't it? That's it. The paper bag. Akira gave it to me just as we parted. I wonder what's in it. A doll? And a letter. I made you a doll. It looks like you, doesn't it? I'll be waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again. This is the seal of our promise. With love, Akira. Akira. Waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again, eh? If we're going to meet again someday, if she's going to promise that, I'll have to show her around my country. So then, I'll be studying Japanese every day so I can communicate my feelings to her without misunderstanding. Until the day I see her again. For that day, Yep. Nope. That was cute too. But it's not over yet, Victor. You gotta stick around till after the credits. Yeah, so if that Japanese English was hard to understand, she was apologizing for her behavior. Yeah, I understood. For you to forgive her, and that she wants you to wait for she visits you in your country. Yeah, I got it. I got that. Phew. I finally made it. Let's see, next thing I need to do... That's right, I need to buy a Suica, then an express ticket. Then I need to get on the train. After I take the Narita Express, I do this, then that. Right, it's perfect. It's been a whole year. She swore she'd come visit me in my country and told me to wait for her. Akira had promised she would come, but it never seemed to happen. I'm sure she completely intended to come, but she was still in school. She didn't understand how hard it was to raise your own money, take time off and go overseas by yourself. I really did want to keep my promise to her, but more than wanting to keep a promise, wanting to see her again was my overriding feeling. And so I came back to Japan. Naturally, I kept it a secret from her. Let's see. I think this is where I changed trains. Then there's Akira. What if she's mad at me for not waiting for her? But still. It's been a whole year. It hasn't changed at all. Oh, no way! Oh! I have no eyes! Akira. Oh, I can't believe we bumped into each other like this. Why are you here? Well, I just really wanted to see you. Oh, you. I told you to wait, you jerk. What is it? What's so funny? You reacted just the way I thought you would. Akira. There's so much I want to say, but I won't try right now. Just what? I want to enjoy my happiness from seeing you again. Akira. Welcome home. Well, so I like Akira. She's a cool girl. It was really nice. It was really beautiful and cute. But I just can't help but feel like I felt like there was more closure in the first ending. Such a cute ending. I know, it's cute, but I felt like Makoto's ending was kind of more like cute because there actually seems like a move to Japan. I think you actually moved to Japan in Makoto's ending, and this one it didn't seem like that. Oh, we need a sequel. Well, Victor, are you dead or something? Like, you haven't said anything. I thought this was 100% Western game, but after I saw the credits, I was surprised that most people were Japanese. LOL! Go Nippon, my new life in Japan. Yeah, you know what? Zombie, that sounds great actually. Go Nippon, my new life in Japan, and it should be like the story development of whatever girl you picked. It should be like the Mass Effect series. You get connected. Well, this was Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan playthrough. Both endings. And well, this was part 8. And the final part, I'd say. All save imports and shit. Yeah. Part 8, final part. It was a cool game. I liked it. I might try out that other game you sent me that one time. You sent me, Victor. What was that game? That other visual story that was like about death or something. Some people dying or some disease or something. That free one. What was it? What was its name, Victor? What was the name? The name of it? Narcissu. Yeah, exactly, Narcissu. Oh yeah, there's 2 games. What it reads is, this is a story of disease and suffering, of medication and adverse effects, of thoracotomy, scars and cellular poisons, of the living who cannot help but to die, and of the dying who cannot help but to live, of a resting place other than on 7F or at home. Which is really quite interesting. But this was the playthrough of Go Nippon. And I'm gonna see you in some other playthrough, everyone on YouTube. Thank you for being here watching, for anyone who did. And I'm gonna see you in some other playthrough, or some other video. Bye. It was great. It was a great adventure. Bye.